Warning, the following episode contains strong language and adult themes.
Hi guys, Matt Lidson from What Pictures here, and today, you know what we're going to do. We're going to go through the weirdest news stories my team could find. Just remember, 3 of the stories are real, 1 of the stories is fake. Let's do this. Story number 1. Woman buys used freezer containing seller's frozen mother. Wow, she needs to chill out. A Goldsboro, North Carolina woman bought her neighbour's used freezer for $30. It's not bad.
It's quite cheap, isn't it?
Not realising it contained frozen parts of the seller's dead mother. Bit sketchy, that, innit? Curiously, the buyer had the freezer for several weeks before opening it because the seller told her it was part of a time capsule project. Okay. Who would want to, is that to freak someone out? Finally burying it back up and it's just this head. He's ahead of the times.
Didn't they say frozen parts so they could be cut up?
Yeah. Head's part of the body, John. At a Sunday school and the church would pick up the contents. The church folks never came, so the buyer finally peeked inside, spotted the body and called 911. I'm glad he did. You know. The seller had already moved away but is under police investigation for felony concealing or failing to notify the death of a person. She kept to herself, stayed at home. Just unbelievable how she could stick her mum in the freezer. I'm lost for words. Bury him! Or burn him! Or eat him! Fucking stick him in a freezer. Who's that? No, it's stupid. Why? Also unbelievable is that someone would purchase a used $30 freezer without opening it first. That is also true. Why?
So thoughts on the story?
That person's very stupid.
Which one, the buyer or the seller?
Both! Couple of numpties. I think it's fake though. We'll see on the rest of them. Ready to go? Story number 2. Man died from heart attack caused by biting his nails. This is a very personal job. Man died from a heart attack after biting his nails until they bled. Alright, I feel like there's some sort of point being made right now. John Gardner's habit had become so severe the infection turned septic and caused a fatal heart attack just days after his 40th birthday. Rest soon. Rest soon? He was rushed to hospital but died 2 weeks later. His fingernail biting was so extreme that doctors believe he became immune to the pain.
Fancy that.
Interesting, right?
Fuck off! An inquest heard he had been treated for anxiety and depression in the years leading up to his death as a nail-biting habit intensified. He also suffered ill health as a result of being diabetic. Having a good life, is he? John's GP, Dr. Daniel Vernon, described Mr. Gardner's fingernails as in constant poor condition. Right. If you haven't gathered by now, sometimes I bite my nails.
Sometimes.
Alright. And this is a direct message to me right now. I don't know if this is real or not, and whether they're just trying to make a point, or whether they're trying to make a point by finding a story about it. We'll find out. Causing him to lose almost all feeling and sensation in them. And his grandmother, Jean Gardner, 60, she is, claimed more could have been done to stop her son's tragic death. Speaking from her home in Wigan, Lancashire, he lives near there. The mum of 3 said, "It was such a tragedy, we're all in shock. It's really hit our family hard. There could have been more done to help him. I wouldn't want this to happen to anyone else's son. It's just devastating." It is. They're smiling at me.
See, it's a warning.
Someone died from biting his nails. Do you want to show him your nails?
He showed signs of slow but gradual improvement and didn't display any signs of high temperature or fevers, the inquest heard. Well, may you rest, John Gardner.
Thoughts on the story?
I'd never let them get that bad, so, you know, sorry to hear you died, but, you know, you won't be watching. Keep an eye on your fingers, kids.
Yeah, what?
Don't bite your nails.
Story number 3. A nice way to reconnect with your son is to have sex with him. What are you doing? We've had this before. I swear to God if it's the same one. Much of the time when a mother adds her child on Facebook, she finds herself thrown. Unlimited profile locked down real quick. Sometimes, though, she ends up having sex with that child. What? Facebook is great for reconnect. Oh my god, really? Facebook is great for reconnecting. Yeah, not incest. You message people, you don't fuck them. Maisie Atkinson, a 32-year-old woman who is due back in court next week to answer the charges she instigated a sexual relationship with her 16-year-old son after reaching out to him via Facebook following a 15-year estrangement. How does that even start? Like, you're laughing at... I don't want to read anymore. Why? Atkinson and the victim are aware they are biological mother and son. It's not even like a bloody shameless thing where you accidentally find out your half-brother is the one you've been having sex with. No, they knew! According to the court documents, videos on the boy's phone allegedly show Atkinson performing oral sex on and engaging sexual intercourse with her son a month prior to a March 2nd arrest. Right. It's not the fact that... What? No, it's... Why is he proud of that? His man's sucking him off! Was there no one else in the world? Atkinson was charged on March 2nd with 4 felonies: oral copulation of a minor, contact with a minor for sexual offence, sending harmful matter. What does that mean?
She sent a picture of herself to her son.
I thought she meant like a bag of shit. To a minor, and the big one, committing incest. She pleaded not guilty to all charges. There's a video of you! Sucking him off! How can you not plead guilty? The father of Atkinson's biological son has since obtained a restraining order against her.
Thoughts on the story?
Right. We've been through this before. But this is even worse! He was 16! I'm not condoning this, right?
Oh.
But the other one, they were both adults. Hear me out. It's still wrong, but he's a kid.
He's still legal though.
I don't care, he's still a kid.
Also, the last time she saw him, he was 1.
That don't matter. He came out of her, and then he put himself inside her again.
He wants to go back in.
Still wrong. Fuck me.
Are you ready?
Stop having sex with your kids. Heard it here first. Because apparently every fucker else is doing it. Story number 4. Man banned from the park with his children. It's got children written. Oh no. If you can't have children biologically, there are many other ways of having a family. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. You may be familiar with embryo adoption to sperm washing. However, there is one man that brought an entirely different approach to creating a family. George Anderson, 34, known as the Daddy of 100. Oh, what kind of fucking name is that?
World's fittest superhero.
Or the world's best pimp. Began making his status known on October 1st when he was seen walking through Olmsted Park carrying 2 dead babies. Oh no, it doesn't say dead.
What? Oh my god!
I thought it said dead babies. My mind just put that in because I felt it was going somewhere dark, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Carrying 2 baby carriers in each hand.
How do you
Don't sound too strange, right? Give me a sec. Anderson was then approached by a mother in the park. I went over to see if he needed any help. Carrying 4 children must have been tiring. What kind of man carries bottles of his own sperm?
Thoughts?
There's other ways of having a family. What are you doing that for? Oh, Sally Hampson, 41, claimed that the man just looked at her before lifting up 2 bottles labelled Angela and George Jr. and cradling them in front of her before whispering, "My babies are fine." Wow. He needs serious help. George, listen, buddy. Right, okay. There's no need to do that anymore. I will help you if you need, or if you start.
Wait, how?
I don't know, but he can't go around carrying bottles of sperm around, can he? Other witnesses had approached him, and many onlookers had also threatened to call the police, calling him disgusting and said he is vile for bringing such a thing into a public area for children. A little bit of reflection, like, at least he's not kind of waving it about in the face. He's like, ah! The Daddy of 100, or simply, the Daddy. His house began to be vandalised by angered parents with eggs and bricks being thrown at his house, as well as graffiti on the walls labelling him a pervert. I actually kind of feel quite bad now. I mean, it's a bit weird, but like you say, makes him happy. He's not disturbing anyone. I mean, this hadn't stopped him showing off his collection. He's still going strong, bless him. And although George has not reportedly visited the park since, he still showcases his children in the windowsill for onlookers. Go on, get out into the garden. Get a bit of sunlight on you there. Oh, you're looking charmed. Oh no, it's just gone off. It is recorded that there are 100 bottles on display, each with a different name and filled with his seminal fluid. You guys are fucked up.
Some people collect stamps.
Exactly.
Some people carry their sperm.
Basically, do whatever makes you happy.
Don't tell the woman from the story previously that then.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck her! She's fucking a kid!
She carries jars of sperm.
So, he's not shagging his son. What happened this episode? I'm Matt Liz. Oh wait, I've gone too far. Story number 1. Woman buys used freezer containing seller's frozen mother. Story number 2. Man died from heart attack caused by biting his nails. Because it's in caps. Story number 3. Nice way to... Fuck off. The incest one. I'm not saying that again. Story number 4. Man banned from the park with his babies.
Okay, so which one do you think is fake?
Right, okay. I think story number 3, the incest one, is real. I think story number 4 is real as well. I think the biting nails one is something that you found that was just too perfect to kind of get in. So I'm going to say story number 1 is fake.
And you want to know which one it is?
Yes.
Story number 4 is fake.
Really?
The Daddy of 100. It's fake.
Told you I'd get you.
Fuck off. Well, it seems you've done me over. This is the current score between the writers of this show and me. I'll get you back. Thank you for watching this episode. If you liked it, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps us out. This was What the Fuck. I'm Matt Liz from What Pictures. And that's been the news. Bye-bye!